Hello and welcome back. Hey, moth. Right. Ah, da 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 da. Okay. This is all fine. This is all absolutely fine. My brain's not melting. Okay. So, I am back. I am with Poxy's starter armour and a bow. So, let's go back to Roan and see what she has in mind for me. That's presumably if you fall in the river, by the way. I'm guessing that's not a good place to fall. Oh no! Oh, on my list of good places to be, that's not really an adequate set of railings. Okay, guys, what we got? What we doing?
Finally, you're here. I apologise, but I'll have to extend my congratulations later.
Yeah, all right. Let's try and fail to mind read her.
We don't have time for mind games, Slayer.
Yeah, all right.
Moments ago, we received word. A dragon was spotted in Broken Valley.
Oh, yeah. There are notional railings.
While this surely is exciting news, the timing is less than perfect. You were supposed to do a ritual that would channel the dragon memories, which is extremely important for your health and that of your surroundings.
Sorry?
If we postpone it for too long, you will go dragon wild, and the ones that survive that terrible affliction spend the rest of their lives in deep dungeons, eating their own tongues and clawing out their eyes.
Sorry? Could have mentioned that a bit sooner. Yes, absolutely. It beats the Imperial architecture down.
Horrible though that prospect may be, the dragon takes precedence.
No.
So I hope we'll be able to improvise along the way.
Eyes and tongue? I don't want to have my mental health done on an improvisational basis.
I see you're equipped with a bow. You're sure you want to face our foe as a ranger?
Yeah, whatever.
The destiny of the dragon slayers shall come to its conclusion at last.
Uh-huh.
Quickly now, all aboard.
Uh-huh. This is fine. This all looks safe. Still not a Zeppelin, but never mind. Right. Well, there's dragony. Dragonish. Dragonesque. Oh, hello, title sequence. Okay, how you doing? Oh, there's always someone who just pushes for priority parking. No, we're being followed by flappy fly things, right? No worries. Nothing in armour that spiky was ever good. Yes, it does indeed look a bit more advanced than Divinity Original Sin 2.
Right. Time to start the hunt. Marius, you will lead the preliminary search of the valley, but warn me before engaging the dragon. I will notify the local officials of our arrival. Once you have any information, come and find me and we'll head out. Understood?
Yes, Mom.
Good. This will be a day to remember, Slayers. Now, hop to it. Not so fast, my eager newborn. Your mental state is still highly volatile, so I'm keeping you on a tighter leash.
Kinky.
Don't worry, I have an assignment for you as well. Enter the town and ask the villagers about the dragon. Some are bound to have seen it.
I don't trust the locals. No problem. Where can I find you when I have procured the necessary directions?
I'll most probably be in the barracks. The local captains and whatnots always want to talk to slayers.
Mm-hmm.
Makes them think they're grander than the peasant cities they are.
Oh, well. That's endearing. New quest accepted. Chasing the dragon. Yes, I know. Well. Let's start by having a poke around everything. I guess. Waypoint Shrine. Okay. I've only found the one, so... Huh. Whee! Whee! Sorry. What's going on here? Can I use that? Can I use it? Can I dogs? Okay, fine. Leave us destroy. Oh, okay. Let's find the village first. Yeah, fast travel points. Again, as in original Sim. I like the saving please be patient that's up for like half a frame. This is all bucolic, isn't it? Hello.
Good day, Dragon Slayer.
Welcome, Slayer.
Thank you. Tell me about the village.
Broken Valley is a very quiet little place most of the time, but I won't complain. I don't envy the guards in other places in Rivellon who have to fight marauders each day.
That's it. I'm now going to have that stuck in my head. Thanks, Chrono. Let's mind it. 33 XPs. Oh, well.
Man, my feet are killing me.
Well, that was worth 33 XPs.
And as a soldier, you have all you need here. Barracks, a smith, and most importantly, a tavern.
Uh-huh. I'm. How about you?
So good to see you, Slayer. We sent a messenger to the Slayer Academy a week ago, so not very long, but we were impatient. Dragons are no laughing matter if you ask me, so we're glad to have you here.
Unlike those helmets, which are really amusing. But at least you're wearing helmets. That's a plus. Oh, sorry! I didn't even go near it! Right, now there was a command to add things to my quick list, so... Options... Controls... Right, okay. No? You can drag? Nope, okay. Fine. Tilly's got her sniff on, you're glad to be back in the aircon. Larian, never afraid to trawl the trove of British regional accents. Yep. You know, normally it's what, you go like 10 to 20 miles for a major accent change. In a Larian game, 300 yards. are harder than me. You know what? I'm going to make use of some of that ham. Oh no, actually, let's use a chicken leg. That's more like it.
Swing those swords, maggots!
What?
Faster! Swing them harder!
Oh yeah, babies, swing those swords. Oh, goblins. We got gobos. And we got an unfortunate dude. I'm really weirded out by the cyclopean goblins. Right, I'm running this way. Tribal goblins. I need a better weapon. Goblin heart. So fresh it's still beating. Yeah, why am I stealing still beating goblin hearts? I have concern. Now who's the dude that they were? Who was that dude? Who knows? He is now toast. Actually, I will take that. Oh dear. Let's look behind every tree. There's more gobos down there. Music knows something I don't. Oh shit, hello. Music did know something I didn't. Oh god, no attacking Drutty. Music's doing something, not keen on this, running away now. Bye. I tell you what, I'm going to go to the actual village and see if anyone's got a quest to kill goblins. Your spine did pop, pop, pop. Oh. Bye.
Hello, friend. I'm Wellesley, and I always welcome a chat, that I do.
Uh-huh. Ah. Have you seen a dragon or dragons?
Dragons, you say? Yeah, interesting creatures, I'm sure. Never seen one, though.
They've been sighting us in the
Not
valley.
by me. I stand guard here all day. Can't very well leave my post to do some dragon spotting now, can I?
Shall I read his mind and see if I can find one?
I bet my great-great-great-grandfather was a guard as well.
No, is the answer.
Nope. As I said, I stand guard right here.
Uh-huh.
A very responsible job standing guard. It's a bit of a family tradition, actually.
Uh-huh. About that dragon.
My father was a guard, and his father before him.
Uh-huh.
Come to think of it, so was his mother.
Can you give me a risk assessment for when we venture into the woods?
Assess. There's goblins. That's right, goblins. Pretty risky, no? Goblins. I'd be sure to assess the goblins if I were you, Slayer. Please, come see me anytime.
Oh, bless him. Oh dear, if he had a second brain cell it would be lonely.
Welcome, Slayer. I'm Keen.
I don't trust you.
Let's hope the goblins will end up cutting out Richard's heart. Now that would be poetic justice.
Okay, who's Richard?
Not much, I'm afraid. I haven't left town in weeks. There are guards who have seen something, though. I hope that helps.
Tell me about yourself.
About myself? I'm a guard and have been since the day I was old enough to join. Father Roman did tell me I was smart enough to study, but I didn't want to leave home. You'll find that joining the guard is popular around here, mostly because the wages are good and there's little actual danger. We're not great warriors like you slayers by a long shot, but I wouldn't want to trade our life expectancies.
I love how everybody who's native to this village has different accents.
Safe travels.
Bye. Yeah, I don't know who Richard is, but apparently he wants his heart eaten. Right, there's my commander.
Good to see you've arrived safely, Commander Road.
Thank you, Lieutenant. How are things here?
As well as can be expected after the dragon sightings.
Tempting, actually.
I have ordered the construction of defences. Soon peace and quiet will return.
Okay, hi.
Welcome, Dragon's Lair. If your duties do not keep you too busy, might you consider helping me out?
Yep. I'm always interested in some extra work.
Capital. This is the situation. A sizable group of outlaws has been targeting merchant caravans these past few months.
I don't trust anyone with that moustache. It's just a policy.
So far, we've not been able to locate their hideout. Even so, we did manage to capture one of the louts some days ago.
Ooh.
Neither threats nor torture can convince him to share what he knows, so we need to deal with him otherwise. I want you to help him escape.
Okay.
If I catch those bandits, I'm sure to make captain.
Well, that's not really unexpected, is it?
It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm convinced it'll work.
And I'm willing to risk your life to do it.
All you have to do is go to the burnt-out chapel down the valley.
Whoa there,
There you will find
Sparky.
a hidden switch that will open a tunnel that leads right into his cell.
That's convenient.
He's put in that cell for a reason. It gives access to an old and complex escape route dug by the town's soldiers many years back.
Why were the town soldiers setting up escape routes so they could get out and nobody else could?
Getting this bandit out will surely earn his trust. After the escape, get him out, convince him you want to join the Highwaymen. The rest is self-explanatory.
Prison break, undercover work. Yes, I like the sound of this.
Fantastic. Good luck, Slayer.
Uh-huh. Does it come with free contact lenses? Because, you know, eyes. I love the little face on the pumpkin. That's kind of
Who will
endearing.
build the dragon defences?
The local blacksmith, Dirk.
Undoubtedly, he was very enthusiastic.
Hardly. Doesn't he realise it's for the town's own good?
Red ore. And
Shiny.
let's have that. Let's nick everything. That's leading outside. Let's explore the barracks a bit. I can have wine. Oh right, okay, so I teleport up through that, that's fine. Ginseng and gold. Tiger's eye. When in doubt, rip off the barracks. It does sound really rather sus, doesn't it? Hi, anybody here? No good. Right, fine, cool. Cool. Your lockpick level is not high enough. Damn it. I suppose anyone's left a key lying around, have they? That would be convenient. Survive the Trolls Survival Guide. Okay. It's very easy to be complacent about the hazards of Broken Valley, but one can never stress enough the danger posed by trolls. They're known to cut holes in the roofs of cottages and stamp until the roof collapses, so killing the inhabitants to make a nice tender meal. A troll can, with one swipe, disembowel or decapitate a human. Trolls will often cook their meals spitted over a fire seasoned with fat fern spores while drunk from consuming gallons of moonshine brew. Mate, did a troll run off with your girlfriend? If you are attacked, crawl into a ball, but if it continues to attack, fight back. Playing dead doesn't always work. Attack their snouts and eyes, or its nether regions if it's male. Sorry. Okay. Lockpick. I can her steal. Potion of limited rejuvenation. Yes, please. Now. I'm sure I'm supposed to be able to add this. Fine. You do not meet the requirements needed to equip. Okay. I just had a drink of wine by accident. Oh, everything's gone floopy. That's fine.
How are you getting along with the locals?
Well, obviously they don't like us confiscating their stocks.
The famine in Rivertown is more important than local grumbles.
Exactly so.
I just misheard that as they don't like us confiscating their socks. Notes written on New Order stationery. Hello. It wasn't easy to reanimate the bodies buried in the crypt, and I was lucky to find that old necromancer scroll. The only problem is, now that my stash is so efficiently guarded, how do I even access it myself? Oh, hello. Righty-ho. Secret stash, huh? Cool, cool. Commander's sounding very sus indeed to me.
I'm supposed to be training soldiers, not you lily-livered lack-brains.
Wow. Hi.
What should I do? What should... Oh, Slayer, I didn't see you there.
You're getting mind dread.
Joining the guards was the worst idea I ever had. And now look at what's happened.
I'm inexplicably Scottish.
Oh, no, nothing. I was just muttering to myself.
Tell me what is going on.
But I told you nothing's wrong.
Something is going on.
I do say so, Slayer. Everything is just peachy. Peachy peavy.
You're lucky the goblins can't see you once right now. They laughed their ugly green arses off.
PV, what?
Poor Quincy, how could I? Slayer, why are you back? But why? I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but who's Quincy? Why are you so upset? They're all susser than a sus thing that's feeling particularly sus at any given time. Okay.
That's it! Slash!
So that's back towards the main entrance.
See your target. Maim it. Kill it.
Whee! Die! Boingy. Cups. Nothing. Cup of wine. Okay, that works for me. Ollie.
Hello there, Slayer. Right good to see you.
Hello. Why? Good to see you too.
I've got me something to tell you, Slayer. I've seen a dragon.
Oh, have you?
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Never mind him. I know what I saw.
I believe you. Tell me all about it.
Last night I was looking out my window and I saw this great big beast in the sky. Right scared I was, so I hid in the closet.
You saw a dragon in the distance, so you hid in the closet. Where exactly was this dragon?
Way back in the valley. Now go get the bleeding bugger, Slayer. That's what you're here for, right?
Uh-huh. I can't help thinking that these houses are not solid enough to make a cupboard.
Hardy?
What?
I'm telling you, Stan, I saw it with my own
Stan
two
and
eyes.
Ollie.
Bish bosh, you're having me
Really?
on.
I swear. Soared past the moon it did.
Must have been a good day, Slayer.
How's life treating you?
Not all that bad, though I'm starting to miss me usual seat in bar there.
Why don't you go back in?
Problem is, me young friend, some of them seekers are in Black Boar. Making an awful ruckus and behaving right badly, that lot is. Me and Ollie ain't not going back till them rowdy no-gooders is gone, I can tell you that.
Uh-huh. You ain't not never going not back where? Right. Let's go to the sign of the Black Boar. Or, apparently, the sign of the pork roast. Which works for me. I must be burning through my XP so friggin' fast.
Never have I met such disgusting, such perverts. Funny is a perfectly nice name, whatever the connotations.
And to those of you who've come in from book club. Hi, Fanny, what? Are you around? Wow, Fanny just took off out of there really fast. Apparently Fanny is a perfectly nice name, whatever the connotations. Empty, empty. Oh, fossil. Okay. Can I have your display weapons, please? Because they're better than anything I'm carrying. Empty, empty. Droxlerite. Hot pink ore. Okay. If I recall correctly, crafting is a thing.
Here are your beers again, sirs.
Tell me, pretty. You in charge of the bedding, too?
Oh, I see.
No, I'm just a waitress.
Then why don't you wiggle back for some more ale, eh?
Right, memo. Kick those guys' asses.
Horrible seekers. I never saw such boorish behaviour in my life.
Would you like me to show them the door? An impolite bunch to be sure, but nothing much to be done about it. What's the harm? They're just having some innocent fun. Bullshit.
Oh, would you, Slayer? Thank you so much.
Next time you play Tilly games with clicker games with Tilly, mute the stream first. Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh, apologies, Molia. And please give my apologies to Tilly, because whoops.
Please hurry, Slayer. They're ruining my business.
40 XPs. Tim just lowered his prices.
Nobody will look for a sack of gold in a bush by the chapel.
Oh, will they not? Heroes get a hero's welcome. Honey, carrots, oranges, pumpkins. Potion of limited rejuvenation. Okay, that's random. Okay.
And in the meantime, those seekers are trying to turn me bar into a brothel.
Uh-huh. Let's go have a fight. Wonder if I can burgle him. There's a book there. The Black Boar's Daybook. Diary, all hell's broken loose here today. Elsa's having a right old time serving the Seekers. I'm afraid to ask them to leave, and their money is just as good as anyone else's. Stan and Ollie have gone. They're my main staple. The young lads who are taken with Elsa came in for a couple of ales and to admire the view. A fight broke out between them and the Seekers over Elsa when one of the Seekers slapped her where he shouldn't. Oof. Dr. Needleman crept past swiftly wearing that crazy hat. I'm starting to wonder if he's losing his marbles. Thinking back on it, he always was a few sandwiches short of a picnic. His name is Dr. Needleman. Blacksmith Dirk came in for a pint and was behaving very shiftily. Sat down in the darkest corner of the tavern. Then shortly after Dana arrived and joined him. They look thick as thieves. Elsa's been talking to Fanny and they both think Dirk and Dana are having a sordid affair. The Seekers are still here. I'm even starting to miss that miser Locke. After hours of heavy ponder, I've come up with a cunning plan to get rid of those damn Seekers. I'll ask the next savvy-looking dragon slayer who enters the Black Boar to rid my humble abode of them. Aye. Right. Will you now, dude?
Howdy, sweet cheeks. We're thirsty over here.
To be fair, I'm gonna enjoy this shit. I hope, and not get my arse handed to me. Hi, you're a knob. You're a buck. You're a jack.
Lord Blair here. Or Blair something.
Suffering from a mild form of inebriation, are we?
You need what now?
Didn't your mother ever tell you to treat women nicely?
You making fun of my mother, eh? 'Cause she is a good woman. Not like, Kitty over there. Cindy, was it?
That's it. I'm throwing you out.
Here. Save my drink. I'll finish it after I wipe the floor with this mongrel. I think I've had just one mug too many.
Seekers! What in the name of the divine is going on in here?
Sir. Well,
They're
sir,
your lot?
You blind drunk! This is an outrage!
Uh-huh.
Slayer, tell me what transpired here.
And the smell of it, I'd say a mixture of sweat, beer and pickled onions. Your esteemed Seekers got drunk and nasty. When I confronted them, they became violent. Classic case of male bonding, nothing more. No, fuck that. Number 2.
Inebriation, disrespectful conduct and use of force. You men are a disgrace to our order.
Excellent.
Get back to the barracks on the double. I'll send you lot on a punitive mission before the sun has set.
Still don't trust you. You're still susser than the sus thing that's particularly sus. Quest updated band of boobs. I'll have your carrots, so to speak. Hi.
Oh, you did it! They're gone!
I am not going to ask her for a reward.
I really feel I should reward you.
Never you mind, I can't very well save the damsel in distress and then charge her for it, can I? Yeah, let's go with that.
You are too kind. Thanks, friend.
Thank you. And there's Stan and Ollie coming back.
Could you move out of the way a bit, please? You're
Oh,
blocking
Josh.
my...
Oh.
Okay. I'm
They're,
going to talk to
they're
her.
the ones who
Sure
fancy
you
Elsa.
will. You always say so, but never do.
Yes, I do. I talked to her last night.
Asking for more ale is not talking, and you know it. I can't spare the time just now. Just look at her. She's... I'm quite busy, so would you mind?
I don't mind. Hello. Who are you and why?
Ah, those rowdy rascals are gone. Finally, the show can go on.
What?
Ah, those rowdy rascals are gone. Finally, the show can go on.
Who are you? Who are you? Right, let's have a chat with the barman.
The lieutenant sure gave them an earful.
I told you there'd soon be history.
And you kept your word. I'll make sure my prices drop each time you happen to fancy some of my wares.
Cool.
Elsa and I are right grateful. You're always welcome in the Black Boar.
Oh. Cool. Given how much I'm mind reading people, maybe I ought to get that. Water, 75 gold, potion of minor healing. Let's go with the XPs. Level up! Level up, level up now. Okay. So, unarmed expertise, passive skill. Okay. Poison arrows. Right. That's what I was using. Summon undead. Summon ghost. Magic missile. Fireball. Rush attack and whirlwind. I think that I should learn some warrior skills and get a sword. Because the ranger is absolutely fine, but things are coming up on me very fast indeed. I can train up my encumbrance. Sword and shield, dual wielding, hello. Single weapon. Right, yeah, let's train up whirlwind and get myself a sword. Can I not learn this? Oh, right, okay. Yep, we will have that. Right. On the talk of debutantes in book club, have you wanting to read webtoons? Fair enough. Oh, while I'm messing about here, I am going to point out something I said I was going to have ready for tonight, but the last couple of days have been a bit rough and I just haven't had time. Going to be setting something up on my Ko-fi, not unlike what Sasha does Sashi and Johnny do about reading out messages from Ko-fi givers. However, since I'm not wildly popular like they are, I'm going to be offering a little bit of extra value. So, if people want to give me quick writing prompts, such as descriptions of people or descriptions of items in their Ko-fi donations, I will come up on the spot with reasons why either they're cursed or what they could be as plot hooks. Because I figure there's a lot of people who are either into fictional gaming, or possibly both, who watch my streams. So, I thought that might be a laugh. So I'm going to put that on my Ko-fi as a purchase, just for the normal Ko-fi price. And you can give me a plot hook, give me a thing, give me a person, and I will make them a plot hook. If nothing else, I need the writing practice. What have we got in here? Oh, was that empty last time as well? That's a broomstick on a weapon handle. Okay, fine. Let's go check out the rooms. Way to the hay. That's the point, actually. I haven't finished my skill. I haven't finished leveling up. Dippy. So, I have 4 stat points remaining to me. I'm thinking that vitality is going to be vitally important, and yeah, let's go with vitality and level up all the way with that. Someone needs to put cough in your direction and you're at death's door. Always stay indoors in a well-aired, warm room and drink plenty of fluids. Hello.
My hero returns. I serve gallons of beer to mindless guards all day. I should really go to Alaroth and make a new career.
As...
Just fine, sugar.
Uh-huh. Professional niceness, ahoy. That's a door and a half, isn't it? Who are you and what the hell have you got on your head?
Good day, young Slayer. What can this man of medicine do for you?
That would be Dr. Needleman, then.
You receive a nasty little shock.
Yes, the device works. Nice try, Slayer.
Uh-huh. Why are you wearing that hat?
Simple. Protection.
From...
the insidious art of mind reading.
You must have... How many people have this insidious gift?
Not many. Only Slayers and dragons, in fact.
Seeing as how dragons are nearly extinct and Slayers small in number, the chances of your mind being read are quite small.
You never know, Slayer. Better safe than sorry.
Do you have something to hide?
Oh, no. Someone could steal valuable medicinal recipes. Yes, that's the reason.
Uh-huh.
But of course.
Show me your potions. Dr. Needleman neither particularly likes nor dislikes you, and I've just blown 133 XPs. Surprising plain pewter band of eternal burning. Okay. That sets fire to things. Insightful oriental gold earrings of static charge. Well, that kind of appeals. I don't have the gold for any of this shit, though. Restores mana, restores healing. Let's have 2 of those. Achievement completed. Shop till you drop. Okay. Your laundry's never going to dry if you do it like that. He's got quartz and some gold in there. Is he actually going to notice that I'm robbing him? Okay. Works for me, sir. Stroll into your room, read your mind, and then nick your stuff. It is the way of the world. So, unoccupied bedroom. Hello. Brave Sir Robin! Did he run away?
Hmm? Who are you to disturb my musings?
Musings about what?
You see that giant boar's head mounted over the hearth?
Uh-huh.
That beast terrorized the valley and claimed the lives of many a huntsman before I killed it some years back.
Uh-huh.
And that is what makes me Rivellon's best hunter. Off with you now. I don't enjoy conversations with amateurs.
400 XPs to mind read him. Yeah, no. Uh-huh. Brave Sir Robin ran away, bravely ran away. My hunting records by Brave Sir Robin. You're actually calling yourself Brave Sir Robin, dude. 369 goblins and counting. I'll eventually blot out these nasty blemishes on our once fine lands. Richard pays superbly for the hearts, that's for sure. Oh, I don't know who Richard is. But I think I need to find him, because I've got 2 hearts. "19 rabbits. I recently heard a whisper about killer rabbit. What nonsense." Rabbit killer, that's me. 1 giant black ball. What a feat that was. No one can match it. I'm the unrivaled, most victorious hunter in Broken Valley. I hear the gasps from all that visit the Black Boar Tavern and admire the head of the deadly beast. 56 undead. Annoying things. 56 kills and it was my dead brother-in-law again, each and every time. Bloody Belagar and his bloody jokes. What? Mate, who the hell are you? And what the elf, dude? Right now, I can put stuff into my quick bar. That's a relief. What the hell? Brave Sir Robin ran away, bravely ran away.
Shiny.
It's bread, love, come on. When danger is ugly end. I can't have the cheese, not fair. I can have that, however.
Another one to add to the collection.
Okay. That's actually bigger than me. I'm just going to steal every single thing in here. Why?
Your butting in is really starting to tick me off.
Tell me about the bunny again.
Class clown, aren't you? Run along now, Junior.
What a tit. What an absolute tit you are, sir. Okay, what can you tell me about Sir Robin?
My hero returns. Just fine,
okay.
sugar.
Nobody can tell me anything, fine. What's up here? Barrel empty. Ooh, minor damage charm. +1 to melee. Now, is that something I use? Is that something I use, wear, or add to a weapon? I need a sword.
It's stuck.
Not stuck, it's locked. Apparently the people upstairs know how to lock their doors. Whee! Boing! Okay. Let's go and tell the chaps outside that they can go drinking again. Also, let's steal anything that's not actively nailed down. It's the weirdest run. It's quite mobile, isn't it? Oh, hello. Have you gone inside, or have you just vanished? Don't believe everything you read. Ah, there we go. Who are you?
Slayer, so good to see you. Here, come. You must have a look at what I sell. Or, do me a favour, maybe.
What do you need?
It's naught but a small matter. But it nags me, you see. I recently paid one of the guards for a rabbit he'd shoot for me, but he never delivered it.
Okay.
And I get sentimental when I lose money.
What?
You look like the type one doesn't play games with. Talk to the man about it, would you? His name is Keen.
Maybe it's the pauldrons, but your head looked like it was on the gyroscope and everything below your chin was swaying and rippling. Oh, okay. Hadn't realised Fagin was in this game. He is a bit, isn't he, Fish? Also, hello. New quest accepted for £1 of flesh. Oh, right, we are going the full Shakespeare. Fine. I love how it's now more reasonably busy. Hi, talk to me. Talk to me.
You're a miracle worker, Slayer.
Thank
Not
you,
many
Fanny.
would stand up to the new order.
Thank you, Fanny. Appreciate that. There's Gundolf.
A slayer? Oh, I never thought I'd meet one.
Have you met any unusually large lizards?
Well, I can't say I have. Well, I can't say I'm sorry for it.
I see the Geordies are now in on the act. Anything of interest you
You
can
should
tell
visit
me?
the mine. An interesting discovery was recently made there. We found an ancient shrine in the mountain.
Yes. No, I played a little way in, Fish. And then I think my computer died back in the day. Or I had a hard drive crash or something. Okay.
Good to be in the Black Boar, Slayer.
Mate, you've taken male pattern baldness and made it an art form. Have you run across any dragons?
As I came back from the mines, flew around the Dark Tower it did.
Sorry?
Yes, the big citadel tower near the temple.
Near temple. Better to be here than in the mine.
Don't feel at ease near the quarry just now. And a hidden shrine, and it scares me to tell you the truth.
Reasonable.
Oh boy, is it good to be out of that damp mine and in front of a nice fire.
Oh, couldn't agree more, old chap. They should move this bar to the encampment.
There's a thought. Having Elsa serve you a nice meal each day.
Another one to add to the collection.
Sure,
What we got in the books? What we got in the books? Giz books. Yesterday, a discovery both interesting and terrifying was made. A structure similar in architecture to the ancient temple down the valley. I almost dare not write it down, but the miners have been acting awfully awkward ever since the discovery of the gate. All in all, this discovery is not quite as horrid yet as the incident that occurred in the Red Ore mine in the Oribos fjords. Those poor miners there never knew what hit them. I do hope the champions will take care of Alutic the Beholder one of these days. Anyway, I'll inform the Miner's Guide of Rivellon as soon as I can. They need to know what that we've unearthed something that might well never have been intended to be raked up in the first place. Oh, good.
It's more pleasant to look at than Guildmaster Williams.
Now, what's your take on that discovery they made?
That shrine deep in the mountain, you mean?
What else? The abandoned troller team?
Well, I don't really know what to make of it, but it creeps me out somehow.
Yeah.
Hey there, youngster.
Hello.
Make sure to send that dragon to Kingdom Come.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Stan, I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Hello again.
Back in your usual seat.
I am that Slayer. We're both right grateful them drunken lot is gone, so we'll let you in on a little secret.
No one expects draconic inquisition. Or there are 140 of us dragons in the 10x10 room. Have you been reading my scenario again? Dungeon room. Aye, you were lucky.
You know the miller? Well, he has a cellar he keeps under lock and key. But he keeps key in a kettle.
Oh, does he now?
Don't ask me how I know, Slayer, but 'tis the truth. Maybe you'll find summit when he's not looking, eh? Alt best.
I'm telling you, Stan, I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Right, so I need to go talk to... I need to go and poke around at the millers and look around the chapel.
I'll never leave them again.
Also, find whoever the hell Keen is, because I have a feeling I've spoken to him already. She does run a little bit like she's on the gyroscope, yes.
Why do they make us march about the village all day? As if imps would pop out of nowhere if we didn't.
Ah, okay. Now, were you Keen? Yes.
Hello again, Slayer. What can I do for you?
What's this about a rabbit?
Rabbit? Wait a minute. You weren't sent here by Locke, were you?
No, I just randomly start conversations about fluffy animals. Given what I was doing to the rabbits right at the start of the game. Yes, and he wants his money.
The man is blackmailing scum. I gave him the rabbit a week ago. You're not the first he sent either. That Richard bastard nearly broke my arm extorting me.
Locke did strike me as a money-keen man. Well, this is going into areas I'm not entirely comfortable with. I believe you're keen. What's more, I'll make sure he doesn't bother you again.
You do your order proud, Slayer. I can't pay you for your kindness, but perhaps this might prove useful.
Lucky rabbit's foot?
I heard Locke talking to his cart. Don't know what that was about, but what he said was gold. More gold.
Okay. That's weird. Very weird. Let's have a poke around town before we go back to Locke. If nothing else, still want a sword. Bunnies! There, bunny. I'd like to point out, 2009. You can't hear the stream over the leaf blower. Oh no! Dana's Book of Conquests.
I know.
The dusty book looks like it's been hidden in the straw a number of times, or rolled on perhaps. You can't be quite sure. Appears there's only one page with juicy gossip on it. Casanova was such a gentleman and a ravishing lover, it's a shame he ran off with Heidi the milkmaid. However, I knew our acquaintance would be short-lived as his reputation preceded him. A most disappointing affair was Little John. He was little in more ways than one, with no idea how to compensate for life's nasty little jokes. Mighty Richard was as strong as an ox and built like a bear. I thought it was a love to last. Alas, he suddenly disappeared without a word. Didn't even stay for breakfast. What a giggle I had with naughty Nigel. Dr. James was entirely obsessed with where the candles were placed and creating the mood rather than getting down to business. And when we did, what a disappointment that was. You'd think being a doctor he'd know where things were. Sorry. For some reason that just tickled me. Seriously guys, how hard is it? Front and centre. What a oh my no, brain bleach needed. What a fling I had with Bendy Boris. The shapes he created were beyond belief. Oh, but the roaring dragon scared me so senseless I can never look at him again like I used to. The poor man, he thought he was impressing me with his origami. Oh. I finally met a man kind and strong enough to leave Carl for. His name is Dirk and he's Broken Valley's blacksmith. What a man! Oh, the time passes so slowly when we're not together. I just keep picturing him hammering away. How I love him. Sorry. I was watching an old Outside Xbox this afternoon, sometime today, and there was a reference to brain bleach, which is what I call brandy and strongbow, and now I kind of want to try brandy and strongbow. Welcome to Drat After Dark, apparently. After dark, before dark. Chickens! Die, chickens! Oi! Thank you. Talking to his cart, huh?
Give me then ye old word of passing.
Say, are you one of those new Model 5 Grisha security carts? What?
Latest model, newest magical properties, state of the art.
You don't sound convinced, you know.
Hey, you be the one that has to say things like, give me then ye old word of passing.
You mean the password?
Yes, on with it.
It's gotta be gold, more gold.
More gold you shall have.
Woohoo! Time to steal everything.
Shiny.
Okay, what do I get? Plant as old as existence itself, thrives in areas of shelter and moisture. As your hand brushes the leaves, hundreds of tiny spores fill the air. Locke's ledger. Okay. Tim owes me 2 copper pieces. Last time I had a beer, he didn't have enough change and therefore charged me more. I'm afraid he considered the extra coins to be a tip. I'll have to make sure I remind him he's actually in my debt next time I see him. Frollo, that smelly peasant thinks I'd... God, this guy is Scrooge. Seriously. That smelly peasant thinks I'd lend him a tissue in exchange for nothing. I expect a clean tissue back, maybe even the second one as interest. It's been over a month. Richard, well, I gave him 10 gold pieces last time he needed his short sword to be sharpened by Dirk. I'd ask him for the money back, but, well, he's protecting the village, so I'll let him off just this once. Wow. Well, you're delightful, aren't you, sir? Still looking for a sword, to be honest. Bunny! Oh, Bunny! Right, hi. Who are you? Merchant Lamott.
Welcome, traveller. I am Lamott, travelling merchant. Whatever it is you need, I have just the thing.
Why are you Eric Idle? Where are you from, the
I
Mott?
hail from Rivertown, where I work most of the time, but Adaroth and Broken Valley are always on my yearly trader route.
Mind read. Yeah, go on then.
Boy, business is slower than an octogenarian slug.
Spare some time for an old ex-leper. Actually, it's Michael Palin, of course.
It's a dangerous life, this, the travelling merchant business. But the new order provides good protection most of the time.
Uh-huh.
Much needed protection, I dare say. Bandits and highwaymen are a real menace in the valley, not to mention the wyverns in the Oribus fjords.
It's nasty having wyverns in your fjords. What you got to sell?
Only quality merchandise, I assure you.
Yay. Right. Sod. Only bows. No. Right, what can I sell? I should be able to sell some shit. Well, let's sell the cups. Topaz is believed to protect you from your enemies. Maybe you best hold on to it. A fortune teller's friend and a chameleon of gemstones. Will this stone prove to be your friend? See, now I kind of want to hang on to almost everything. Let's sell the fossil. Gird of Gula. Okay. I can't afford a damn thing. Formula of limited rejuvenation. Ah, crafting formulae. Okay. Limited healing aura. Jewelry enchantment. Limited mana leech. Limited revitalizing. Limited healing. Limited intelligence, no comment. Rope. A long, sturdy, solid piece of rope could have many uses, like lifting someone up from inside a deep hole. Who'd be clumsy enough to fall into a hole, though? Thank you. We having that. Let's have the formula of limited healing.
Hey there, Slayer! Can I interest you in some fine Nerican wine?
Nope. Oops. Requires 1 ginseng. Okay. I have ginseng. How do I do this? Maybe I need to actually have a skill to make shit. Okay. Fine. Ducks! Hello, duck! Sorry. Hi.
You look quite pale, my son. What is it that weighs on your conscience?
I committed a sin, Father. I stole a fellow miner's pick and shovel.
Confession is the first step towards redemption, child. Make amends and you shall be forgiven.
Hi.
Welcome, Slayer.
I'm Sus.
I am Romon, priest of the New Order.
And Sus.
And I'm looking for an experienced warrior.
What do you need done? I'm experienced but also cautious.
Caution is a virtue, child. You're wise to let it guide you.
Yeah, I don't trust that moustache.
Let me tell you something about this valley. Once it was the home of a mighty dragon lord, long before the divine had fallen. This dragon knight was slain, though I do not know by whom or what for.
Okay.
His spirit, however, survives to this day and dwells in his now ravaged tower.
And do you know the name of the Dragon Lord?
As a slayer, you will probably have heard of him. His name is Lovis. I thought you would. Now, here's why I talked to you about this.
I'm going to bounce off him, aren't I?
Not a week goes by without that little pest Jeff confessing some petty theft or prank.
Oh, okay.
I am very interested in the unique magical items that may still rest in this tower.
Are you now?
I dare not enter it myself, however, and would like you to scout this ominous structure.
I bet you would.
I hope you'll find something of interest. If you do, please let me know. I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, trust you as far as I could comfortably spit you.
I have, yes. I went to visit the ruined chapel down the valley last week.
That would be the ruined chapel with the direct link to the prison cells, then.
When I returned at nightfall, I heard the sound of great wings. I looked up and saw the dragon. A frightful experience, I assure you.
So about this Lovis?
Well, not that much, really. I do know he was the only child of Anastas, a queen of the ancient kingdom of Ferrol. But of his childhood or education, I know nothing. More famous, of course, are his martial exploits. He fought, in dragon form, a duel with Brom, another dragon knight. It took place high above this vale. He won by biting off his opponent's head.
Yeah, that would do it.
His mightiest accomplishments, though, were made during the Battle of the 10,000. He killed 600 Black Ring troops and 3 of their generals. It was called the Battle of the 10,000, by the way, because that's how many were killed between dawn and dusk that day. That's all I can tell you. Maybe Naberius knows more. He's very interested in Lovis and the history of this place.
Okay.
You can find him a bit further north down the valley where he lives in his cave home.
Yeah.
May you always enjoy the protection of the angels.
Yeah. Trusting you as far as I could comfortably spit a rat.
What can I do for you?
Have you encountered any dragons?
Can't say I have, no.
Are you the chapel guard?
You could call it that. Roman, he's a priest, would tell you it's the most important position in town. I'd call it the most useless. Broken Valley hardly gets any visitors, and those that do come spend a lot more time in the Black Boar.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, bye.
Okay. Oh god, where did he come from? I'm gonna kill your ducks. Hope you don't mind. Oi! I wanted to loot that duck. Miffed. Tres miffed. What the hell is that noise? That's fine. It's not disconcerting at all. Okay. Now, someone mentioned something about hiding a bag of gold down the side of the chapel. Abandoned crypt. Okay.
Here lies Simon the Liar. At least that's what we think.
It is Jeff Rule, isn't it?
Here lies Lucky Tom. Ever since he just ran out of luck. Here lies Sleepy Joe, doing what he does best.
I'm sorry, do only fellas die in this
Here
town?
lay Terence, until a necromancer got to him.
Okay.
Here lies Vlad. Please do not disturb. Here lies Booth. Murdered, but by whom?
As in John Wilkes? Oh.
Here lies the unknown soldier. We all knew him as Bobby.
Ah!
For sale, beautiful one-person plot with commanding view of the village. For more information, see Willie of the Broken Valley Real Estate Corporation.
As you do.
Here lies little Gracie. Her grave serves as a reminder to us all. Trolls are not big, cuddly teddy bears.
This is what I keep telling people. You just know her last words were, "Oh, friend." No. Yeah. I'm having a drop the dead donkey moment now.
Here lies Bessie, the first pig interred with full burial rites, just as Folo wished it.
Uh-huh.
Here lies Father Paul, finally where everybody wanted him.
Ouch. That's harsh.
Here lies Stan, inscription pending.
Okay.
Here lies Saucy Sally, and the women they cheered, and the men they wept.
I'm suddenly having a Blackadder flashback. As it, Lady Caroline buried me in a Y-shaped coffin.
It's stuck.
Now maybe it's a tree down the other side of the chapel. I'm sure someone said that they hid a bag of gold down the side of the chapel in a bush. But I could be wrong. I probably am. Almost certainly. Oh, hello. Something was... There we go. Tim's bag of gold. Thank you. So... Oh, no! Don't mess with me like that. So, what do people think of Divinity 2? Given that there was no Divinity 1. Really. Let's go in the chapel, see what happens. That's understandable. Hi, can I talk to you? No, okay. Ancient healing crystal methods. Ah, crystal method, okay. Many experiments were conducted in order to create a formula that would resemble the purity of the ancient crystals from Alaroth's source. Oh my god. No ingredient and no species were spared during the experiments. Everything living, dead or undead was used, but to no avail. until one morning a captain named Garrett stormed into the ministry and raged about the inept treatment the scores of wounded soldiers were receiving. He demanded the crystals be made at once. When the healers told him they needed more time, a furious Garrett began to vent his anger upon the goblin that lay tied to an experiment table. The creature was beaten and mutilated so badly that the healers, even though they disliked goblins just as much as anyone else, begged Garrett to stop. It was then Garrett cut out the heart of the goblin and threw it at their feet. The heart was still beating. One of the healers, a young man named Druttercup, yelled Eureka, and before the stunned eyes of his colleagues created a compound that distilled the beating heart's life energy and transferred it to a potion. The healing crystals themselves were never replicated, but now so characteristically red-coloured potion proved just as effective. Oh, yuck! Ew! Ew, ew! And yeah, I can see the return of haha, behold my cleavage. Yes.
Please don't disturb me, Slayer. I'm trying to listen to Father Dominic.
My wife always insists I join her. Gracious me, I don't even understand what he's saying.
I just had a moment. The harp was talking. Hi, shut up. That's why he's whiffling. He's on his third pint. Book time. Let's pretend that's wine, yeah?
Another one to add to the collection.
Ah, the other half of ancient crystal healing methods.
Looks like I'm not getting in.
Well, that's just rude.
Please, let me sit and think for a while. I need some solitude, you see.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful, isn't it? The divine is truly with us all.
Yeah, having been the divine, you don't want to know what I got up to in churches. Just theft with an ecclesiastical flavouring. Yeah, it really doesn't want to. The famous healing fountain known as the Source ran out of power. The last crystal the Source brought forth was bestowed upon the divine. Many years passed and the healers of Alaroth could not find a way to recreate these precious crystals. God. Yeah, wandering around the healers' village of Alaroth at the start of Divine Divinity. That's nasty. Okay. Roman Supernatural Phenomena, Part 1. Phenomenon. Said if one concentrates on the scrying stone too hard, it swallows you whole. Alas, I believe I will never see one with my own eyes. I'll have to see one with someone else's. Hi.
Hi there.
Mind read costs 40 XPs.
Blast. I forgot my belt under my bed in the barracks again. Yeah, bye.
Okay, well let's do this guy a solid. Head back to the barracks and see if I can find his belt. And by do him a solid, I mean obviously rip him off. And then go talk to the guys doing the training. That is not barracks. Oh, people.
Do you have many local problems to deal?
Abandoned.
Oh.
Still cause worries.
That kind of scum can be found everywhere, it seems.
True enough, but we'll get rid of them in the end.
Guild Captain's Log. Stardate. The raids continue, devoid of any recognisable pattern. These bandits have no respect for anything. It's appalling. We've been trying to get an agent inside this bandit hideout that's rumoured to exist. If I only knew the location of the camp, it would give us tremendous advantage, especially now the new order is here in force. Okay. Empty, 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 empty. And presumably... Oh no, not empty.
Another one to add to the collection.
Oh, hello. Okay. Charm, huh? Okay, can't use that just yet, but... Pardon me. Who are you?
A warm welcome to you, Slayer. I am Rodney, Captain of the Guard.
Is there anything I can assist you with, Captain?
The village itself has been quiet lately, but there are always the much-feared outlaws.
Okay.
Check the wanted bulletins to see which criminals we want brought to justice.
And which ones we're happy to let off.
But beware. There is a reason this scum is still at large. Even veteran guards shy away from hunting them. Some farmers complain about dead stock, and a few of them claim to have seen a dragon fly over their fields during the night.
You say they claim, don't you believe them?
Oh, I do. But the farmers here are a suspicious lot, and they like to tell tall tales.
So I believe them, but I think they're lying.
What is there to say? It was the first edifice to be built here at a time we humans were a rare sight in this part of Rivellon.
Okay.
That was long ago, when a dragon knight still ruled here, and this land was known as the Valley of Shrines.
Oh, that's fine. There's no story there at all.
The fact that a military building was the town's first construction is telling for the hardships its settlers had to endure.
Right.
But they persevered, and soon a wall was built, then a smithy, a mill followed, and so on. The top floor of this barracks was built only after the Great War, which is why there are no stairs leading up to it. Only a rather inconvenient ladder. All the best, Slayer.
Okay. Okey-day. Where do we think...
Shiny.
Oh, hello. A guard's memoirs, work in progress. Cool, blimey, that Peavy's a right pain in the backside. The boys and me were having a laugh and playing throw the chicken at the trolls further down the valley. Got to Peavy's turn and he turned as white as a sheet and started babbling like some baby. The boys were having none of it and started to dance around like crazy chickens. It was right hilarious. He ran off like someone had lit his pants on fire. I pity the poor man who has to serve duty with him. Who was to be landed with Chicken Peavy? Just make this sound near him and he jumps out of his skin. Bakak! Oh, that's horrible. I will, of course, be trying it immediately.
Another one to add to the collection.
King's Diary. Hello. Strange things have been happening in Broken Valley lately, amongst others the discovery of the strange temple-like structure in the mine, not to mention the dragon that some people claim to have seen. It's all just a strange coincidence, perhaps, but I think these things may be connected. Okay. Not seeing... There's a belt. Arnold's belt.
Shiny.
What's that then? Quest items? Weapon? Thing? Oh, I'm wearing it. No, I'm not wearing it. Okay. Did I miss? No, I didn't. Ah. Requires level 6. Plus 8 to mana. Worth having. Very worth having. Also worth stealing all the
Shiny.
fruit and veg.
That's good to see a new face in the barracks.
Oh, yet another accent. Do you guys have any spare weapons around here?
Spares? Oh, I'm afraid not, no. But Dirk sells them at reasonable prices, so if you need anything, go see him.
There sure are a lot of guards in this little village.
Yeah, sometimes it seems there are more military men here than inhabitants. That's mostly because the valley, idyllic though it may look, is a really hostile area. You have your bandits and goblins, but also, well, so they say, a crazy wizard. Not to mention the haunted Citadel Tower.
Oh, good.
Without a strong guard presence, our little town would be a smouldering ruin in the span of a few days. Well, good luck
Bye.
out there.
Okay. I'll have your chicken leg, thank you. And your other chicken leg. Empty, empty, empty. Okay. Let's go and talk to Chicken Peavy, who's upstairs. Vocal. Excuse me. Thank you. Nope, not here.
I'm supposed to be training soldiers, not you, Lily.
Who will build the dragon defences?
Went the wrong way, didn't I?
Undoubtedly, he was very enthusiastic.
Hardly. Doesn't he realise it's for the town's own good?
Right. There we go.
Oh, Quincy, how could I? Slayer, why are you back? But why? I didn't do anything wrong.
Never mind. I will come back to you later, Peavy.
You're lucky.
Right, I am going to call it there. It strikes me as good a break as any. So thank you very much for watching. With luck and a fair wind, I will be back on Thursday. Now you're very welcome, Grana. And I will be looking at which adventure type game I will be playing then. Oh dear, sorry. Yes, last night is very much catching up with me. So, thank you very much, Moliere, for dropping the Ko-fi link. I have Ko-fi on kofi.com/Druttercup. And as I said before, as of this week, I'm going to be kicking off writing prompts. So, if you want to give me a description of a person or a thing, I will come up with some fantasy or horror linked reason for them to kick off a story. See if you like it. Give you just a little bit of something back for Ko-fi donations. So thank you very much indeed. And I will see you around on Thursday. Good night, guys.